Leagues, a brand new challenge. I've made no plans barring one. I wanted the nostalgic feeling of running around with very little idea on what to do. What's the one plan I hear you say? To rush wilderness content as fast as possible, get to Wildanator, Callisto and Vetion, and try to land myself a pet. Hi there guys, and here we are at the start of the account. So I haven't planned this whatsoever. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going in completely blind. I've got one end goal, but yeah, we're just going to kind of take things as they go. And I think the first one I'm going to go for is Endless Harvest. We're just going to pick it, go for it, and see what we can do. I think the first plan is maybe get myself 10k and just, yeah, try and get some of these tasks picked off. So, what have we been up to? We've basically just been running around, completing loads of tasks around the area. These are my very basic looking stacks. This is how your champion is looking. But we have actually unlocked our second relic. It's just literally all I've been doing is running around thinking, oh yeah, I'll do that task, go and do that one. There isn't a lot of rhyme or reason to it. The one that I'm going to unlock is Eternal Jeweler. I'm not sure if I get the items or whether it just means that I've got... It means that now they won't consume charges. Oh no, I get them all. Cool. So, yeah, now we've got all these items. So here we are again quite a bit later, and these are the stats at current. As you can see, we are still looking like an absolute champion, like Addy Medhelm. And we've unlocked a new area. Basically, I just wanted to rush this. My whole plan was just to rush the wilderness area. It's not efficient at all, but we're going to go for it regardless. It's what my plan was. I know the area very well. It's what I'm basing my series around. We're going to unlock this one. We'll figure out what we're going to unlock after this one. I don't think it's efficient task-wise, but I can't wait to get in there. One of the wilderness tasks is to obtain a Laren's key and the Dagenhai pieces and things like that. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to be doing that without Crystallia. So maybe that's a bit of a glitch, or maybe I'll just have to figure out that they drop Laren keys irregardless. So one of the first things I wanted to do was get some early cash. I thought I'd go up to the steel plates, but some other guys had the same idea, which I actually couldn't believe. So I got up there day one. I didn't think many people would pick the wilderness because it wasn't efficient. So I go and grab some gear and decide that I'm just going to defend myself and actually just claim the steel plate so nobody else can get it. This guy's a little bit of a high level, so I was a bit worried, but we chase him off. He pops down his hole and, right, you, get down your hole. So yeah, I was defending the steel plate. Still didn't have one at this point. Then I run into this guy. So there was another guy, so I start chasing this guy off. He starts giving it boots. And then I run into this guy, so I try chasing this guy off. Very bad move. Hitting incredibly hard, and we suddenly realise that actually steel plates just aren't going to be possible. Despite us not being able to really get our hands on any steel plate bodies, it's way busier than I expected. We did manage to get ourselves 70 steel plate legs, and that's going to give us enough cash to at least start some mage up at Lava Dragons. So let's get these sold and see what we can make. All the steel plate legs sold, 38k cash. That's a really nice amount to get us started, kicked off with some runes and get some drops hopefully from the Lava Dragons. 2,000 cash up at the Lava Dragons. Let's head up there and see what we can get. First trip done up at the Lava Dragons, pretty successful one. We got that in the inventory, and we've also got a looting bag full of goodies. Unfortunately, none of the big ticket items, but I'm going to sell off some of these bits and bobs. The lava battle staff would be nice, but the cash is more important at the moment, so I'm going to sell off what I can, buy some more runes, and head back up. That's going to be another trip finished up at the Lava Dragons. Again, a nice looting bag full of stuff that we can sell off to get another trip. The Runite bolts and the Onyx bolt tips. Eventually, we're going to get 73 fletching. That's going to be a really good source of income. We've also got our first level 60 stat, which is magic. That is another trip at the Lava Dragons complete, and again got some Onyx bolt tips and some Runite bolts, so at a later date it's going to be really nice cash. Did get an Addy plate. If I can avoid selling it I will, because that's the best in slot at the moment. Still none of those big ticket rune items, but we go again. That is another set finished up at the Lava Dragons. Again, none of the big ticket rune items, sort of armor or weapons. However, we did get a rune axe, which is going to be really useful because we will be doing some AFK wood cutting to be able to get the fletching level for the Onyx bolts. So we're just going to, I think we're going to do another trip up there and see where that takes us and see if we can get any of those big ticket items. First piece of rune armor coming in from these guys, and it's going to be a rune medhelm. Coming in with our first level 70 stat, which is going to be magic, which is obviously really nice to hit. And I think after this trip, we're going to carry on getting some league points and give the Lava Dragons a rest for a bit. So this is the haul from the Lava Dragons. Very nice if I do say so. We've made 86k cash. There's some bits that just aren't worth selling. The rune axe I want to keep. I'm going to wait until I can make these into Onyx bolts for extra cash. But the bones are going to be a huge one. We've also upgraded to this gear, so we are looking like an absolute champ. I'm going to go use the bones now and see what he can get to us from level 28. I've got a feeling it's going to get us super high. Well, that was definitely very successful and very worthwhile. We're now 64 prayer, and I just had a quick look, and on the leagues on day 2, that is currently rank 7, which is pretty cool. We've got 66 tasks till the next area and 430 points to the next relic. So what I'm going to be doing is just running around the wilderness like a madman, trying to get as many points and tasks done as I can to unlock the next relic and area. One of our more fun tasks was to take down the crazy archaeologist. Grabbing a cheeky little Slayer task off Vanica, 49 lava dragons, that's a nice one, I don't mind if I diddly do. And then we're off to kill a Scorpia, another fun task. Was unsure whether I'd be able to do this one, so let's see how it goes. This was a really tough relic to pick, and I really wasn't sure between range and the melee one, but we are going to go in the melee one and see what it's like. I hope it's pretty decent, but yeah, third relic unlocked, so we're absolutely flying. I'm really pleased with that. I've decided to reinvest a lot of my cash stack into runes to head back up to lava dragons because it is our task, and plus we've now got a drop rate modifier of 1 to 2 with this new relic. So I'd like to just go see what that does up at the lava dragons, see what XP drops we can get up there, hopefully get some decent loots, and then we'll carry back on with doing some of these tasks. We've got 50 till the next area. A lot of this 50 is going to have to be back in the Kandarin area, as I've done a lot in the Wildy that I'm able to do. This is about to be the first kill since we got the Slayer task, so oh my god, nearly 2k per kill, that's absolutely insane. And what sort of drops do we get? Okay, so I just guess it's like 2 times the better drops. I'm not sure entirely how it works. I know it should help with the wilderness weapons and things like that, but 2k per lava dragon, that's absolutely insane. That trip got us to level 43 Slayer from level 30, so that's really nice. We've still got 29 left on the task. This is some of the spoils we got. Before we go and finish the task or anything, I do really want to get some of these tasks done, so we're going to be running around doing some tasks. Slaying Juliet, quest complete. Vampire Slayer complete, that got us from 36 to 46 attack, which is just ridiculous. Okay, so we've been absolutely banging our way through these tasks. We've gone from 50 now to just 2. I think I've got an idea what my last 2 are going to be. We finished up our Lava Dragons task, so I'm going to grab a new one from Vanica. Not necessarily focusing Slayer, but it's just to see if I can get any good tasks. I was hoping for Revenant, so probably won't do those ones for now. This is all the loot. This should pretty much be able to afford our Dragon Skin when we unlock the next area. I'm going to use up all the bones, sell off all my stuff, do the last 2 tasks, and get our new area. There we have it, just 1 task until we can get the next thing, which I think when I put on this cape, that is it. That's everything now, so I can unlock my next area. This is a very nice 48k alk, so that's going to be some nice coins. I'm just going to out that because I don't need that one. And here we go, boys. This is for the Runation Scimitar. Monkey Madness is complete. I've got the cash for it, so let's unlock that one. Go and get our Rune Scimitar. Need to do a few quests to get 60 attack, but once I've done those, it's going to be heading over to the Revenant Caves. These animations in Leagues are absolutely fantastic. Well done on whoever created them. Really cool, and we now have the Kandarian area unlocked. That is Waterfall Quest complete, and I genuinely think that took me less than 10 minutes. I'm going to say sort of 7 or 8 minutes. That was super fast, because obviously you've got all the spirit trees and everything unlocked anyway. I'm going to go do Fight Arena and hope that gets me to level 60, and if not, just quickly get the last couple of XP. There it is, Fight Arena done, and it did get us the 60 attack we need, so let's go get our Draconic Scimitar. Dragon Scimitar, it has been obtained. Let's just put that little bad boy on and have a little look. Lovely. Day 3, we've got the Dragon Sim. We've unlocked 2 areas and we can go do some Revenants. He is most certainly a little on the steep side at 60k, but we've got it in coins. We're going to make some money back from Revs, so I'm going to grab myself a Draconic Dagger. And that is the very last thing I'm going to be doing before I go to Revs, and that is 69 prayer, which is absolutely ridiculous. Lava Bones and this altar and the XP multiplier and all of them added together is just absolutely ridiculous. These are my stats going into Revenants. Eventually I would like to get the ×3 thingy, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. ×2. Let's see what we can get from Revs. 69 prayer, that is outrageous. Here we are at the Revenants. Let's see how fast this D-skin is going to be with this relic. I think it's going to absolutely wreck these wheels. Holy shit. That's just absolutely ridiculous how quick that is. That is super fast. Let's just give him the old one. Perform a special attack. Got myself a little thingy. So very nice. Someone's going to be here de-simming these bad boys down, I reckon. So yeah, hopefully get some nice loots. First little trip up at the Revenants finished up, and this is some of the loots we got. Obviously there's just loads of alcohols. We're going to make an absolute mint from doing this. As soon as we get the bracelet, the trips will last forever really, because we won't need to keep banking, but at the moment they're hitting quite hard. Still no bracelet, which is quite surprising. I'll just pick up those, but another nice amount of loots. This is probably going to be one of our really good ways of getting prayer restore when we get to the bossing. But yeah, just some nice stuff, and as I say, we're just going to make an absolute mint here. Always an absolutely beautiful drop to see on the ground, a dragon plate legs. Probably about 10 kills later, I'm not sure if it's the relic or whether I'm getting really lucky, but a second pair of dragon plate legs. We have just finished an absolutely huge trip, so this is a load of stuff. I've got a plan, but I need to make 2 mil for my plan. So we're well on our way to making that, which is really, really nice. We've got loads of alcohols in there. But at the moment, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to give the revs a rest for just a minute, even though they're absolutely brilliant. To get my next 370 points, I found that many worth of points in Kandarin, which don't look too difficult, mainly mediums. So I'm going to go quickly knock that out first. That means we'll be able to pick our own Slayer task. So I think then I should be able to pick rev tasks. We got a fire giant, so I'll quickly do that one, then get on to the Revenants. We have got the points we needed, and we're going to be going for unnatural selection, so we can pick whatever Slayer task we want to be doing. So just let's double check that's the one. When given Slayer task, you can choose the task you receive. That is the one we want. I'm going to confirm that, and there we go. That is relic number 4 unlocked. Fantastic. I want to start looking at buying some gear upgrades, so we're going to alch everything here and see what sort of cash we can make. The D plate legs alone, a couple of 100k. So we made just over 500k from all our alchs. I've bought 5,000 chaos runes of that, which are actually only worth 255k. But what I'm hoping to do is sell them to the Tazar shop and see if we can get any of the obsidian armor. The plan is eventually to get full obsidian, but see if that amount of chaos runes will get us our first piece. Okay, so we sold all of our chaos runes, and unfortunately we don't have enough money because that's 67.5k. I also realised to get any of the obsidian armor, I'm going to need to get a fire cap and get into the next area. So all of that's going to be a bit of a later date. Eventually we'll be able to afford this, in fact, not too far away. So we'll get that one first, and then further down the road we'll be able to get ourselves a fire cape to get some more strength bonus. Hey boys, there we go, we got our first money totem. It's the 1 mil one. I'm absolutely not going to complain at that. I am super happy with that. 1 mil totem, lovely. Here we are about to trade in the 1 mil emblem. It took me way too long to find this guy. I swear I was thinking about high alching it for 600k. I was running around for about 20 minutes, but we finally got it. We've got a mil, means we can now go get our obby shield. We now have more than enough Tockle to be getting the shield, but I don't mind having too much because eventually I would like to buy that. I would also like to get myself a fire cape and buy all of the armor as well, because I just think that would be insane DPS. But there we go, let's stick this bad boy on. There we go. Oh, and it's a task, 100 points, lovely. I think that's where we're going to leave this episode. I'm absolutely stoked with the progress we've made over the last 3 days. I've been playing a decent amount to get it all out. We've got a really decent cash pile. We've got loads of stuff in the revs. We've got the D skin. We've got the obby shield. We've unlocked 2 different regions. We've got Wilderness and the Kandarin. Up to 4,100 points. Yeah, just all in all, there's just been some insane progress made. I would like to start working towards the fire cape, all the obsidian armor, the Revenant drops, and eventually we'll get on to killing those wilderness bosses and hopefully landing ourselves a pet, because that's the idea of the series. There's still so much to play of these leagues, and I'm fully confident that in time we're going to get it done. If you did make it this far, you obviously enjoyed the episode. If you could leave it a like and subscribe if you're not already. I make regular Wilderness Only Ironman content. You'll probably hear from that, but if not, look out for that. And until next time, guys, thank you and goodbye.